What's happening, family? It's JS once again. This time I want to share with you a video on how to start a broadcasting or live stream or podcast. This is a lot of people are doing this today. I personally use it for my ministry, and you can also use it for podcasts and any other live streaming or whatever content you want to share with people. One of the things I use with this is the Shure SM7B microphone. You don't need to use the same, but I prefer this microphone personally. It's great. It has like a pop filter on it as well, and I just like the way it sounds as well. You can also, I left a video in my channel where you can actually look at the review of it. I also bought the Rodecaster Pro. It's great to use. You connect it to your computer via USB. You can add 4 inputs microphones as well, and in order to live stream and broadcast with different people in your show. One of the things I like is that you can work with the settings. It has presets. In this case, I'm using a dynamic microphone, but it has all different types of presets for each microphone, as well as audio processing. You have a high pass filter, you have a compressor, you have a de-esser, a noise gate. All of those are very important if you live around where there's a lot of noise. The noise gate is awesome because it'll stop them once you finish speaking, as well as a soundboard. And you can just connect a Bluetooth to it, connect on the soundboard. You can add different types of sound for your live streaming as well. And I think you can also mute the channels and solo them as well. And that's always great if you're playing a scene. I don't know what program you might be using. It's always great. You can also add four headphones, your phone, connect your phone, and also the USB via your system, via your laptop. All right, and there you guys have it, the Rodecaster Pro. I think it's you don't have to buy that one, but that's one of the best ones in my opinion. And I have that connected to my laptop, and one of the programs that I use is Ecamm. You don't have to use Ecamm. You can use OBS, I believe it's called. There's different softwares out there. I personally like the Ecamm. It's very easy to use and way better for me. I'm gonna share with you some of the prices pretty soon. As soon as we dive in, I'll show you some of the scenes and some of the things I use with it as well. I also connected it to a router and a modem. You can broadcast via a Wi-Fi, but I would prefer to just connect it directly into it in order to avoid any interruptions while you're live streaming. Okay, and one of the things I like using as well is the Stream Deck. As you can see, the least thing you want to do I do everything by myself. If you're doing everything by yourself, it's better to just use the Stream Deck. You can configure it to work with your software, with your program. You can just with one click of a button change your scenes, go to the next scene, share your screen, and do all types of things. I also have the power conditioner, I believe it's called. With one flick of a button, everything's on. I believe it's 11 outlets, and with one click of a button, everything shuts off. It's very convenient instead of shutting everything off. I also have a set of JBL monitors, 5 inches. You don't really need anything big. I also have it connected to my computer via the computer screen right there, and you're gonna need a ring light to get some light. I think the ring light is the only thing you need. As far as cameras, right now I'm using the Canon 80D. I have a lens of 18 to 135 mm. If you could get a short one, that would be better. It depends on the room. I also have a battery that I connect to an electrical outlet. The least thing that you want is for your live streaming to cut off right there because your battery emptied and it was drained. I also have an HDMI mini that I connect to the side, and from once it's connected on the side, I go ahead and plug it onto the cam link right away, and then from the cam link I plug it directly via the USB into my laptop, and that's how I configure it and work with the Ecamm. And how about we dive into the program so I can show you how it works really quick. All right, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Ecamm Live. I'm gonna go ahead and share with you how this program works a little bit, and just basically the program that I'm using right now. Like I said, you don't have to use Ecamm. There's other softwares out there that you can use. So a lot of people use OBS. It's free and it's good to use as well. But I find that Ecamm is just a little bit more easier for me. And as you can see, what you're going to want to do is, well, let's look at the prices for Ecamm first, right? So let's go over here, drag this right over. So if you want to join the Ecamm family, right, and subscribe, it's going to be a monthly subscription, right? So yearly, you'll save 20%, is $16 a month. But if you're going to pay monthly without paying for the year, it's $20 a month. I know it might seem like a lot, but you'll see. It depends what you want to do. I like using it personally, just way easier to make scenes and just work around it. I also, via Ecamm, as you can see right here, destination, I click on Restream. Boom. And then I know you're going to hate me for this, but Restream is also a monthly a monthly subscription, right? And it's the same thing, $20 a month. I saved on these subscriptions because they were like half off. So you gotta dive right into it when it's half off. But the good thing about Restream is that now via Restream you get to send to multiple destinations. For example, me personally, I send mine to YouTube. I also send it to Facebook and I say YouTube already, and Twitter. So 3 destinations for me. I send it to Twitter, I send it to YouTube, and I send it to Facebook. And it's very, very convenient for me. And, you want to reach as much people as you can with your content, whether it's podcasting or whatever it is. For me, I use it for ministry. So this is what I use. I got some graphics that I was able to use, and I create my own scenes and my own folders for them. Let's go to the welcome. This is how my live streams will begin. I do not use this right here, but as you can see, it's the welcome. Everything is muted. All you see is that. Via the Stream Deck, I change it. Or I can either loop the video, go to the next scene right away, or end the broadcast. So I usually do go to the next scene. It'll go straight to my countdown after. As you can hear, it's pretty loud. And it's like a 5-minute countdown. Let me bring it down. It's like a 5-minute countdown before I begin to bring my message to the crowd, to the people that are going to be, via YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, right? So I can also respond to them via the chat app for Restream as well. And that's it, guys. I don't know if you want to dive into Ecamm anymore. This is all I would like to share for the moment. But it's definitely something good to use. As you can see, I got my countdowns, I got the welcome, and then I got mine over here. So if you find that this video is a blessing for you and you would like to incorporate it for podcasting or for ministry or for whatever you're going to use it, this is definitely a program that I recommend. And you can go ahead and dive right in. If you have any questions, go ahead and write it down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless.